Hey, my reality, so we back with Coldest Winter Ever, continuing on chapter 4. I got plans, he said, going back into himself. Midnight went over to his leather bag, unzipped it, and said, Here, pick out a book or tape. Do something with yourself. Just stay out of my way. The Art of Wars, The Wrench of the Earth, The Judas Factors were a few of the books Midnight had in his case. They didn't look interested on to me, and I wasn't going to read some shit I didn't like just to get his attention. I went for the tapes. He had Sade, I'll Be Sure, Stephanie Mills, En Vogue, and Blackstreet. Mainly the old, cool out shit. I snatched up his Walkman. The wire for the headphones was twisted in between Midnight wallet flaps. When I pulled the Walkman wire, the wallet flipped open. With my back to him, I went through his stuff. He had a picture of a dark-skinned older woman. She looked about 30-something. She had dark eyes and was wearing a scarf. The next window was a picture of a girl. She seems about 14 years old, with a cute little face and big innocent eyes. I figured must be his sister. She seemed way too young to be his girlfriend. She was dark, just like him. Also, inside the wallet was a piece of paper folded twice over. It was old and worn. I opened it carefully, trying not to make noise. It was a flyer advertising a Sister Soldier speaking event. Covering most of the page was a picture of her. The voice from the radio and the face on the picture didn't match. I had a picture of her to look like a man, rough hands and veins popping out of her neck. In the picture, she looked normal, young, with a decent face. She looked like a regular uptown Harlem girl. You know, in the picture, she had her mouth wide open. On the bottom of the page was an event address, Brooklyn Friendship Baptist Church on Hammerkirk Street. I quickly folded up and slid it back into the wallet. I laid the wallet back into its old bag and went back to my room, closing the connecting door. Taking one of the pillows from the bed, I sat up on the corner chair for myself once again. I turned on an old I'll Be Sure jam and drift out to All I Do Is Think About You Night and Day. I can't say that I remember my entire dream that night, but I do remember a vision of me and Midnight Children's. There were 3 of them. The oldest was a nappy-headed, rude-looking boy, my son, rough the way I like him. The girl had her hair like me. They were the color of hot caramel with diamond earrings. All of them were styling in complementary colors. Pale jumpers with some kicks so fly they ain't even been invented yet. When I pushed the door open the next morning, Midnight was stretched out on the floor doing push-ups in his undershirt and undershorts. He was breathing and sweating. My eyes raced across his body. I'll drive you home at about 10 o'clock. Tonight, he said. Inhale, exhale. Everything's straight. Santana will be there. We just need to find something to do with the girls today, to keep their attention. At the count of 150, he dropped and rolled over on his back. He curled up his fists in his undershirts, exposing a solid six-pack in his stomach. What do you think we can get the shorties into today, he asked. I didn't respond. Winter, what's up? You in here? I smiled. He looked into my eyes and smiled. You always looking for trouble, some shit you can't handle. Midnight delivered us home at 10 p.m. sharp. My handsome father was standing in the doorway waiting. His white linen suit gleamed in the light from the moon. His big hands rested in his pockets. He embraced Midnight as if he was family. He held my younger sisters in his arms only one by one and gave me the warmest, sacredest hug back into my safe home. The house was extra clean. The music and old Earth, Wind & Fire album played softly in the background. Santana took Midnight into the den. Midnight came out a short while later, offering a general good night without so much as glance in my direction. Santana sent my sister off to bed with the idea that Mommy was away, as if on a trip, and would be home next weekend with candy and presents for everyone. Daddy followed me to my bedroom. I knew to be quiet. Santana looked more peaceful than he did on the day of the shooting incident. I switched on the lamp on my vanity table and then added light revealed a strange scar on the right side of my father's head. There was a maroon-colored dent hidden close to the right side of his hairline. The scar just made him more masculine than ever. Just tough, sexy, unstoppable. All right, Daddy, just fill me in. Whatever you need me to do, I'm down for it. You just let me know the plan. He smiled. How's Mommy? I asked. Your mother's okay. She's a soldier. She'll be home by the end of the week. Now she'll have bandage. She'll have to take it easy for a while, but we'll help make it easier for her. You know how conceited she is. He added, half joking, so don't act like anything wrong with her face. She will have to have some type of treatment after a couple of weeks. I got something to make her forget the whole thing. He signaled me to follow him. He led me down the hallway to the back window. Take a look. My mouth dropped open when I saw the big red set S600 V12 Mercedes-Benz with a thick red bow and ribbon everywhere. Oh shit, I mumbled. My mind started working up a new wardrobe. If you going to sporty ride like this, you gotta be dressed to kill. Me and Mommy will have to go shopping immediately. Santana was still talking, but I couldn't hear him anymore. I kept seeing the expression on Natalie's and Simone's faces when I came to Brooklyn, pushing not a 190 baby Benz, not a 280, but a S600 V12. Will my mother let me drive it? Or would she only think of herself? Would she make me wait until Santana brought me a car, or would she kick it with me like sisters would? Wait a minute, she was sick. Maybe she need me to drive around and do errands for her. Maybe she'll be a passenger for about a year or so. Okay, I thought, maybe she let me drive her around, but she wouldn't let me chill in the car with Natalie and them. It would defeat the purpose of having a red Benz if you couldn't flash it for your girls ride around flexing. You know how many niggas would be on my bra strap after they saw me behind the wheel? Mad niggas. I'd be making them beg me, do shit they wouldn't ordinarily do. Kiss my ass, suck my toes. I start cracking up. Santana looked at me like I was bugging. I straightened up my face. Now, I known a lot of cats who've been shot before. Shot all over the body, the legs, the chest, the stomach. But every dude I know been shot in the head. Never been the same no more. That's the shit that worries me. That's the shit that makes me want to kick my own ass for letting that shit happen. Winter, where is your head at? I'm talking to you. If me and you on point, everything else will fall in place. Here's what I need from you. Stay out of Brooklyn until I tell you it's okay. And I'll be back, y'all.